This video is sponsored by Tokyo Treat and Sakurako. Hey everybody, it has been a while since I have done just a regular video upload, but today we're going to talk about an interesting topic that's going on recently in the community, and I want to thank Brother King Recon for making that hilarious community video, basically exposing the entire One Piece community for its fraudulence and it is wishy-washy takes and its wishy-washy opinions. But what I want to talk about in this video is, one, Oda's not perfect. I think we all understand that Oda is not perfect, and in relation to that video, and I want to stress this before we go any farther into this video, this is not anything to do with Recon and his take on the community at all, because I think, one, it's extremely accurate, and also Recon is by far arguably the most genuine One Piece YouTuber we have. He is a pure soul and one of my favorite people, period. So for anyone that likes to drama mongol or whatever, please, nothing to do with my brother. So stop now. I know how people are. I just had to get that out of the way. Before we get to the rest of this video, a word from our sponsors. Today's sponsor of this video is Tokyo Treat and Sakurako, and they have two new limited edition boxes that are different than the September version that we did last time. The first is the Spooktacular Snacking Box, where you have a Halloween themed box where you find tons of exclusive and limited edition spooky Japanese snacks with special Halloween packaging like sweet potato Kit Kats and our famous Tokyo Layer Loaf, which is back again, this time in maple pumpkin flavor. And next up we have the Sakurako theme, which is the Ibaraki Harvest. We want to invite you to enjoy Ibaraki's culinary riches in collaboration with the local Ibaraki government, because Ibaraki is a major agricultural center in Japan. You will find a variety of snack options in various flavors in this box, like the Ibaraki chestnut karinto, the Benzuma sweet potato cake, and the Ibaraki blueberry manju. If you're curious about natto, this month we have a Panrito natto snack. If this is your first time trying natto, this is the perfect snack for you. If you're wondering what the differences between Tokyo Treat and the Sakurako box are, with Sakurako you get more of the traditional and authentic artisan Japanese snacks, which include various Japanese teas and one special Japanese tableware with every box that you get each month. And Sakurako is more about partnering with the local Japanese snack makers to continue to share the Japanese culture that we all love and adore. And with Tokyo Treat, it's more about getting the latest exclusive limited edition and seasonal flavored Japanese snacks that you can enjoy only for a limited time in Japan as well. Inside each box, you will find a booklet that will tell you exactly what it is you're eating, even if you see all those fancy Japanese words that you have no idea how to read. Sakurako and Tokyo Treat have already taken the liberty to give you the 24-page cultural guide booklet to help you enjoy the snack and know exactly what it is you're putting in your mouth. All in all, their message is that they want to share Japanese culture to the world through the medium of snacking. If you enjoy pop Japanese snacks, you can choose Tokyo Treat. If you want traditional Japanese treats, you can enjoy Sakurako instead. Thanks for sponsoring this video, Tokyo Treat and Sakurako. What I really want to stress on is the fact that that video highlights exactly what we as a One Piece community need to understand about the story and about Oda itself. There are people that are going to adore this series and adore just about everything, and there's going to be people that have criticisms and complaints about it. And now obviously we want to understand that when you have criticisms and complaints, you want to do it in a respectful manner, and you actually want to explain why you have issues with it and not just, let's be honest, bitch and complain. We don't want to do that. So one of the comments that came in Recon's video that went viral on Twitter, as it should, hilarious video, is that I commented on it and I said, yo, LOL bro, they got you. Mind you, it took me a while to realize that, wait, Recon made the video and it wasn't him actually saying that, because I'm like, wait, I thought Recon liked Wano. But that's not the case. It's the case that there were people in the comment section saying, oh, it's a call, they're calling you out. It's you. They're calling you out, Jay. Like, you have an issue. And in my mind, I'm like, yeah, that's the whole point of the video. Like, we all act this way. This is what it's all about. And I think a lot of people don't understand that Wano in itself was one of the most polarizing arcs we've had, and I promise you, yes, it is, because people say Whole Island was polarizing. Yes, it was, but the issue and the difference between Whole Island and Wano is that Wano had crazy expectations. I'm talking insane expectations. It had crazy amounts of buildup, only for the community itself to go at war with their own theories, headcanon theories, opinions. God bless us, the Yamato nonsense, Kaido's backstory, Gear 5, missing elements of Oden's logbook, and the dick teasing from Oda, all kinds of different things that we had to deal with in Wano. And now we're in the final saga. And the final saga is starting off normally how really good world building Oda chapters start off with. Lots of hype, lots of reveals, everything that's going on in the world. You got Mihawk, Crocodile, Blackbeard, Boa Hancock, Admirals. I mean, you got Emu, Sabo, Revolution. Think about all the stuff that is just happening before our very eyes. Now we have Vegapunk. Everything is crazy, so everyone's in love with One Piece again. One Piece is like, oh my God, One Piece, goat, 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 goat. And then there's gonna be people in this world that be like, oh, well, look at you guys switching up. Like, oh my God, you being a hypocrite. Sir, ma'am, whatever you identify as, enough. It's normal. This happens. Everyone has low periods, everyone has high periods. If I love LeBron James, which I do love LeBron James very dearly, my favorite basketball player and arguably my favorite athlete of all time, there are games when LeBron plays terribly. I'm going to say LeBron was trash today. What's going on, LeBron? Does that stop me from being a LeBron fan? Am I not allowed to criticize LeBron because I'm a fan? Or will his other fan base saying, why would you criticize LeBron? No, it's called being a fan. It's called when you really love something, you should be capable of criticizing it out of the love for said athlete, said performance abilities, said anything. Think about your girlfriend. Your girlfriend is great. I'm sure she's wonderful. I'm sure she can cook. I'm sure she makes you feel really great. If she can't cook, that's fine. That's not all that matters in the world. But you know what I'm saying. And there are times when your girl will drive you absolutely insane. And not just the girl, for anyone else. There's times when your partner, significant other, whatever, you love them to death. But there are days where you look around the room and you start looking to like lose your mind. I don't want to go too far, but you're just like, oh my God, this woman, this man is driving me insane. Why did I make the decision to be in a relationship with this person? Everybody's had those thoughts. Everybody. Because it's normal. This is how life works. So the point I'm making in this video is, yes, Wano had its issues. Yes, there are people that don't like Wano. Yes, there are people that have differing opinions. But to act as if we can't enjoy the final saga because we didn't like Wano, or we didn't like Fishman Island, or we didn't like Punk Hazard, what's wrong with you? One Piece isn't perfect. One Piece has GOAT statistics. But there are people in the world that won't think One Piece is GOAT. Michael Jordan has 6 rings and never lost in the finals. And there's still people who don't think he's the GOAT. LeBron James has won NBA finals with 3 different teams, a feat that no one else has ever done. But Lord knows there's going to be a nigga somewhere that says Larry Bird is better than LeBron. For my NBA fans that don't understand that, let's use TV shows for example. There are people that will universally say Breaking Bad is the best show on television. The Sopranos is the best show on television. And then there'll be some rat somewhere that says, no, that's not true. Friends, The Office is the best show on television. Do you see the trend that's going on here? Do you see the trend? Just because something is extremely popular and has great statistics does not mean that is the end all be all de facto. There are criticisms and flaws in every single story and every single person ever. To worship Oda as a deity that does not make mistakes is foolishness. I'm going to repeat myself another time. To worship Oda as if he is a deity and does not have any flaws is foolishness. We need to stop. There's nothing wrong with enjoying the final saga of One Piece and good chapters of One Piece while slandering things that you didn't like at the same time. Now, if you're being a prick about it, that's a different story. Because that at that point, it's not about Oda, it's not about One Piece slander. It's about you being a prick. I have an issue with you, not your slander, not your criticisms, you. That's the difference. That's where we need to get the divided. So there's people that come in.
Oh, Jay, you're a hypocrite. How could you? How could you? Oh, now you like Sanji, huh? Now you like Sanji. You didn't like the Black Maria stuff, but now you like Sanji. You're not a real Sanji fan? Excuse me, sir.
Ma'am, whatever you identify as, I don't care at all. At the end of the day, that's how I genuinely felt at that time. And with new information, I have a new opinion. Because imagine if I never changed my opinion. And imagine if I just slandered Sanji 24/7 and Sanji did Ifujambe and I just sat there like, yeah, but Black Maria. Do you know what I would look like? An ungrateful nigga. A disrespectful nigga. An unwholesome nigga. And you know what it means to be wholesome? It means to be someone who is unapologetically genuine at all times. He's a full man. A full woman, a full whatever they identify as. I'm trying to be very inclusive in this video. I hope you understand that. Do you see what I'm saying here? When you look at someone like Recon, and God bless Recon, I swear, This also is low-key a Recon praise video. Recon, I hope you're watching this. This man genuinely loves One Piece with his whole heart. And when you see the way he enjoys One Piece, you can tell it's pure, it's real. People like that should be treasured. People like that, you don't fight with them. Say, oh, he just because he says One Piece goats, Recon's stupid. No, he loves it. He clearly loves it. He don't got an issue with you not liking it, but he loves it. If you have not watched that video, I am literally promoting it now. Please watch that video because it is hilarious. The point is that we should take examples from people like Recon. If you love One Piece, just sit there and vibe and enjoy it. Love it. But if I don't like One Piece, I'm not Recon. I have different expectations and different things I enjoy in the story. So there's gonna be times when I'm extremely excited and I'm screaming and oh my god, One Piece go, yeah, wow, Oda's back, yeah. And there's gonna be times, probably in the final saga, where the chapter is trash and I'm like, Oda, what is this? Dead baller behavior. Now, I understand that there are times when we can get a little too far. Everyone has their flaws, like I mentioned before in this video. We can adjust our behaviors. We can improve. I can improve. I can be better. There's times where I am hypocritical, and I have, my fan base, other YouTubers, people that will hold me accountable. And if I see there's an issue, I'll address it. But what I will never do is I'll never tailor my reactions to appease the common masses. I will never, ever give you a reaction, a take, or anything that is meant to avoid issues and problems, because that's dishonesty. That's misleading. That's manipulation. So the beauty of our community is that there are differing opinions, I think. The beauty of our community is that there's so many different factions and sections of people that enjoy specific portions of One Piece. There's a lot of people that enjoy the literary themes of One Piece, and there's a lot of people that enjoy the action portion of One Piece because there's a lot of action in One Piece. So for example, there are people that will love Kaido for the fights, the brutality, the aggression, the aesthetics. But there's also people who value a character, a deep character, and a deep backstory, and will not enjoy the backstory of Kaido. Two things can be true. Kaido can be a shallow character to a certain degree because of his backstory, but also he can also be raw. Kaido's raw, period. That's it. That's the truth. But there's more to it than meets the eye. Now, one of the most interesting things that I've come across is Luffy's Gear 5 setup. A lot of people think it was a retcon. Do I have an opinion on this? I'm gonna be very real. I don't really care at all. To be fair, I just have never cared whether it's a retcon or not. Gear 5 is cool to me. It is what it is. I don't really think too deeply about it, but there are people that will say it's a retcon based on traveling back and why didn't the Gorosei do anything about this? Why are they just saying this now? And, yes, I think these arguments are fair. The Gorosei looked a little weird. I'm not going to lie with that. I don't know what the Gorosei were thinking. That's on them. It has nothing to do with your boy. But that's oh, God. That's actually a video for another day. But mainly, I just wanted to record this video and share my thoughts on things that have been brewing for a while, and Recon's video really inspired me to just talk about this. And one thing that you'll get a lot of in this channel is just my raw, unfiltered opinions, commentary, emotions. I mean, that's how I got here. That's how I'm always going to be. And I think I want to take my channel in this type of a direction where I do more videos like this, where I just sit in front of a screen and talk to you guys for 10 to 15 minutes, share my opinions, have a discussion with y'all, and move on. Because, that's, you got to stay in your lane. And this is my lane, So if you guys have any thoughts on this, any takes, how do you feel about the community itself? How do you feel about the wishy-washy nature of the community? And I feel like every community in itself is wishy-washy, but I feel like out of every community, we have the most balance in terms of one side to the other. We're not overwhelmingly on one side and overwhelmingly on the other side, I think. That's just my personal opinion. But share me your thoughts in the comment section. Appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you on the next video. Until next time, guys. Take care.